It's the Lord's work we are doing. We are doing the Lord's work. The Lord will protect us. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Returning to sports, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for clicking to watch. You know, I got much love for you. You know. If you don't know, I'm telling you right now, I got much love for you. And if you are seeing this pretty face for the first time, thanks for tuning in and thanks for clicking to watch. My name is Christy and this is Christy's Pause. The meaning of Christy's Pause is Christy motivates, Christy gingers, Christy, you know. Find other meaning for pause. And you're welcome to the channel. On this channel, I film content about faith, and I also film content about our lives here as new immigrants in Saskatchewan, Canada. In case any of this, the faith talk or our lives as new immigrants in Saskatchewan sounds like something you might be interested in, then be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Something I've heard about my previous videos is like they are always exciting to watch, they're always fun, they're always beautiful to watch, informative, inspiring, funny, educative, you know. And if you need all these things in your life, you need to click the subscribe button. So click the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the subsequent videos on this channel. I also have quite a number of previous videos on this channel. You might want to check out some of them. If there's any title, any topic that catches your attention, click to watch. I'm sure whatever it is that caught your attention, you'll find it interesting. You'll find it in that video. Thanks, guys. So today, we'll be talking about that time we were arrested. It wasn't funny, not funny, but it's not funny because at the end of the day, it's still not funny. No matter how we want to look at it, it wasn't funny. But before I go ahead, I would like to say this: the family that this incident happened, that were there when it happened, I'll just say like that. When I, go ahead in the story, what I mean by the family that was there when it happened. I know they also watch my channel, and I'm using this time to tell them that this video is not in any way to make them feel bad. So in case you watch this video and you want to feel bad, I'm telling you now, do not feel bad. I'm giving you e-hugs like right now. The video is not to make you feel bad. It's just because from experience, I've learned that sharing my experience on my channel has also been the reason some people did not fall into some mistakes, or somebody even said that I was just doing something and somebody said something I did was something she learned from. So it's just like a way of ensuring that some other people do not make the same mistakes that we made that got us arrested. How many months have we spent in Canada that they are arresting us? Yeah. How many months? Like, oh gosh, that's like, something like you wouldn't want to have on your record actually. But let me get into this story. What happened? So we were this family of 5, we have 3 kids, and our car, the car we use, is a 5-seater. So the normal thing, what is expected in Canada is if you shouldn't take more passengers than the number of seat belts that you have in the car. So every passenger should be seated at the place where they can use one seat belt. So you should not carry, don't take more passengers in your car, or don't in the car. Let there be no more than the number of seat belts. That's just like the basic way I can explain it. So our car is a 5-seater and we have 3 kids. What does that mean? What does that suggest to you? Tell me in the comments, what do you think that suggests to you? What that suggests is we should not take other people in the car, we should not take other people in the car. But we had this family that were living in the same apartment as we were, and we were attending the same church. And our church then was about, it was about 10 or 12 minutes drive from the house. And if they were going to take the bus, the way bus works, if you are supposed to get somewhere in 15 minutes by driving, if you are going to take the bus, you use like 1 hour. I'll be 45 minutes for something that your car would take you in 15 minutes. So taking the bus was like something that like it was a time waster. And this family is like, husband and wife. Like it's just them. So in our mind, we're like, what does it take to, it's just on Sundays now. Other days, as I'm saying it, I'm already feeling like where did that, mindset, where did that thought come from? Other days we were, doing our normal, sit in your car seat, sit in your, but on this, it's just Sunday, just to and fro. And it's the Lord's work we are doing. We are doing the Lord's work. The Lord will protect us. The Lord will watch out for his own. The Lord will ensure that nothing bad happens, because we are helping people. We are doing, something noble. We are doing something good. We are doing something nice, And we were like, okay. And because of all these things I just said, we're doing something good. The Lord is with us because we are doing his work. We are trying to get people to go. We're trying to get people to go and, worship God. We're trying to get people to, be in the presence of God. And God should protect us from anything that can happen. So all these things, we're not actually something we discussed, but, I'm sure there were things we thought of in our head. Why not? It's good thing. It's good work. It's the Lord's work we are doing. And anybody that is doing the Lord's work, what does the Lord do? The Lord take care of them. The Lord ensures that nothing bad happens to them. The Lord ensures that, they don't encounter any evil or any opposition. So this went on for weeks or months. I would say months. And it went on for that long because the police here, they are not like the Nigerian police. The way they will say, this thing I want to say, the way they will say, the devil is going up and down, roaring, looking for whom to devour. No, the police here are not like, they don't look for whom to devour. You hardly ever see the police just on, you hardly ever see, except in places where as is known for maybe incessant what's incessant? Is incessant correct? Incessant crimes, known for crimes, and you hardly see I think I've only seen the police car. Maybe how many months have I been here? I think I've seen the police car or any car for the force maybe about twice. One was just the car just passed by me, and the other time is this time I was talking to you about. And we've been here for almost 10-11 months. And so we're we hardly ever see meet the police anyway. So it's just on a Sunday is always light. Most people are in their houses. The people that are not in their houses, maybe they go to work or something. It's usually not a busy day, so what's the big deal? So that went on for, I'll say, months. I can't actually remember when we started having these arrangements and when it stopped. I'll say weeks, months, and it went on like that. And I think maybe 2 weeks before then, I just thought of this thing we are doing. I just thought that one day it will not happen. That it just crossed my mind. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, I think when it crossed my mind, I should have maybe told my husband or something. Maybe would have thought of, because if I'd even, I think the reason I didn't even mention it was because it was something that just crossed my mind, and I was like, no. As it crossed my mind, I said, no, it cannot happen, because I felt this has been going on for, and even apart from this has been going on for weeks or months. We have not seen a police on the road just say, where are your particulars? I mean, no, it doesn't happen. It has never happened. I've never passed on the road and I'm looking and I'm seeing that a policeman has stopped a car to check anything. So it was something that was as it crossed my mind, I was like, no, it's just I don't know, it's just something that cannot happen, impossible. These thoughts that I just had is impossible. But now I think it was the Holy Spirit telling me what will happen soon. So this particular Sunday, that's how the normal way that we pack ourselves in a car, just pack ourselves, the couple and our 3 kids were sitting at the back. What we do is, on these Sundays, all the car seats in the back seats, we pack them and put them in the boots. On Sundays, at that time, the boot was the owner of the car seats. So we packed our car seats and put in the boots. And we were almost in church, actually. We were just about, say, 5 minutes or thereabouts away from the church. And then we turned into the road that will lead us to church. We were almost in church. We turned into that road and we saw that there was a car that was parked just by So we turned to our left to go into the road. There was a car that was parked just like by our right. The car was parked on the road where we moved into. On the other side. We moved into the road and the car was on the other side. So we saw that it was a woman, a lady. She was sitting down in the car and she looked up to check, to look into our car. I mean, like, what's happening? And my husband was like, okay, confirm me if the couple were using seatbelts. Like, in case you're not using seatbelts, use seatbelts. That's how we hear pom pom behind us. That is only inside movies. It's only inside television that we used to see how police will stop other cars. How police cars will want the other car to stop. If there's a car they want to stop, we're just like, is the car trying to stop us? Because when that lady looked into her car, she started the car and turned to follow us. My husband was like, if you're not using seatbelt, he was telling the couple at the back, if you're not using seatbelt, use this first. If you're not using seatbelt, use this seatbelt. And well, they were checking to say, okay, I'm using my seatbelt, okay. And we just said that it was not so loud, so just like, it was like the sound of a horn. I mean, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just like pom pom, pom pom. And we're like, okay, it's like the police person is trying to stop us, so and we parked. And something we heard about when a police stops you, and I think I should share here, is that when a police stops you, don't come out of your car. Stay in the car until the person that stops you come to the driver's side. I don't know why they stay in the car, but I think it's like a way of saying that you are not harmful. I mean, you are not a threat, so to say. Just stay in your car, put your hands on the steering, on your steering. In a place where they can see it. And if they ask you to bring, say, your license or something, if it's in your back pocket, or if you have to, take your hands off the steering to get it, tell the person that I want to get my driver's license. It's in my wallet, or it's in my bag, or it's somewhere. Don't just take your hands and start. They can assume that you want to bring gun, I mean, you want to bring something. Just ensure that you are communicating every step of the way. Like, the day they were telling us this, I was like, hey, what is this one now? But ensure that everything they say you should do, like, I want to pick my license from inside my bag. Let the person know that that's what you want to do. So we're sitting and waiting. And when the police stopped us, she didn't come immediately. She was in her car for about maybe 1 minute or thereabouts before she came down, but we were sitting in the car waiting for her. So when she came, she looked into the car, she greeted us, good morning, where are you guys going to? We're on our way to the church. Okay, can I see your driver's license? She got the license, and then she was like, okay, that we carried overload. That we had more people in the car than we should have. And then she went into these long stories of how the kids are supposed to, the kind of car seats the kids are supposed to be, sitting on. She asked for the kids' ages. She was like, okay, this particular one, so we're like, okay, we have the car seats at the back. So she went to check. She was like, no, that my youngest is not using the right car seats. She counted. She was like, no. Even though we were close to the church, that she won't allow us to go to the church the way we were sitting in the car. That she will have to drop the couple with their own car, and then, but first we need to follow her. There were 2 people. We need to follow her but it was only one that came to speak with us. We need to follow her to their office. To go and do what? But man, you have explained everything to us, and we have understand that we have promised that we will not do it again. Lie, we'll never do it again. Well, it was like we needed to follow her to their office, and we're like, okay. So the church we're even rushing to go to, we're like, we had to get to the station first. And so we followed the police car. I think we followed. Of course, I think he had my husband's driver license. she had the license. She didn't when she collected it to check for details and all that. And that was another thing. I was just like, God, what if we were driving illegally, like there was no license, and we're just, trying to still get our license. It was just like, okay, thank God we even have the license. So she collected the license and had not returned it, as at the time she said we needed to follow. So our license, my husband's license, was still with her. So we followed the car to their office, and when we got there, she told us before she went inside that we didn't have to go inside the office. She told us that we were going to get a new car seat for my youngest child, because the car seat that we showed her that it was using was the wrong size. I did not know that there was size for car seats. I don't know, really, I didn't know there was a size. I just knew that car seats, child is sitting inside car seats. We actually use car seats when we were in Nigeria, but I was never conscious of what age can sit, how many kilogram of a child can sit in this kind of, oh gosh, there was booster seats, so I was just like, okay. So she went into the office and got us a new car seat, and she asked us which part of the car we want the car seat to be. She installed the car seat for us, and as she was installing, she was very nice about it, telling us in case you want to remove it, in case you want to fix it back, in case and in fact, except that this is not a car we use often, there's no need to remove. She was just all explaining and all that. My husband was like, this person is nice, so he hopes they don't give us ticket to that. He hopes that everything is just go like this, that we have learnt our lesson and this will not happen again. So at the end of the day, she said, okay. So she gave us, she asked if we wanted the carton of because it was a new car seat. Like, she gave us, and she asked if we wanted the carton. We're like, carton? We don't need the carton. We checked inside, there was no other part of the car seat that was in it. And that car seat was free. In fact, she told us that if we wanted a car seat for my daughter, if we confirmed that, she was trying to confirm our weight and the type of car seat we were going to start using for her, that if the weight does not match the car seat, we should come back to get a car seat for my daughter too. So this is like an information for new immigrants, in case you have children that would need car seats. I don't know where their office is, but I think it's something you could Google. Like, I think it's something I don't know where the office is, or if before I put out this video I'm able to get the information about them. We followed the car, so I wasn't sure where exactly. You could go to their office to request with your car, actually, like, because they'll want to install the car seats in your car. So you could go to their office to request that you have children ages this and this. I don't know if they would like to see the children. I don't know if they would need to see the children. But you have children, or maybe you go with their, I don't know, with their IDs or something, or health card or something, just to have evidence of these are your kids and you need car seats for them. They will help you install the car seats, and it is free. So as I was saying, she installed it, and then she said she went back into the office and came back and brought one long thing. And when we read it, it was like our offense, overcrowding, like overloading, and the ticket was $375. In fact, the lady said she should have, charged us with 2 other offenses. She said there's overloading, there's children not in car seats, and one other thing. She said there were 3 offenses, but that she's only charging us for one, and that one is $375. And they gave us this paper to say, in the paper they wrote that in case it was well laid out, they told us we could contest that, we could go to the court to say that fine was not right, what's the English I'm looking for? That fine was not called for, that fine was not right. We could go to the court to contest it, or we should pay within the next 7 days or something. I can't even remember. And me and my husband were just looking at ourselves like, what are we contesting? Like, what is there to contest? So we got the ticket. That was like basically the tickets. We got the tickets and then we left. But we only left with ourselves and the kids at the back seats. And then the police car went to drop the other couple. Like they said, we cannot, that offense that got us to that point, we cannot continue this. Like the sin that got us to that point, we cannot continue this sin. So they had to drop the other people at the church for us. And so when we got home from church, we looked up, you know, how to make the payments and all that. And my husband made the payments. And then, you know, I think about a month or 2 months later, we got a notification. And I remember I was asking the policewoman if this was going to affect his points with SGI. SGI is like the license issuing body. I'll not call them company, I'll say license issuing body. And he asked the policewoman if the whole thing was not going to affect his points with SGI, and she was like, she wasn't sure, but it shouldn't. But about 2 months later, we got a notification from SGI saying this offense was raised against, and of course because of the fact that they had the details of his license, so that also went to SGI. So that we got a notification about you overloading your car and all that. And I think about 3 points was taken off his safe driver's points. And this is just, you know, to put it out here, that in case you want to do Niger way of, it doesn't, you know, it's just from here to there. It's just a 5 minutes drive. It's just on a Sunday morning. It's just on a Saturday night. It's just, you might never know, you know, what you meet on the road, because the same way we didn't know we were going, like, I said it previously, like, we've been here for months and I've only seen police cars 2 times. The time this happened and the time that I was just driving on the road, a police car zoomed past me. Finish. After those 2 times, I have not seen police car. So it's possible, like, you have that mindset of, it never happens. It rarely happens. We rarely see them. Just ensure that whatever you are doing at whatever time, wherever it is, ensure that you are doing the right thing. This is not Nigeria. This is a place where you can do it all, but as long as you are not caught, the only thing is you don't know the day you'll be caught. And when you are caught, the fines are stiff. Because I can't imagine, you know, paying $375. And my husband was like, they have collected the money for the car seat from us. If we want to go and buy car seat in the market, how much is it? So it was quite money that was, you know, that was painful in the body to pay, but it was something we had to do for doing the wrong thing. So this is just to encourage you to do the right thing at every single time, because you never know. Thanks for watching, and I hope you got something from this video. I hope you enjoyed watching. In case you know somebody that can benefit from watching this video, please click on the share button. Please hit the like button. Hit it now. Click it. It does not bite your fingers. Hit the like button and let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section. If you have ever been arrested by police for what, let me know what kind of offense or state you were arrested for. Let us know in the comments. Let us learn from your experience. Let us learn from what happened to you. So guys, let's have a conversation in the comment section, and until we see in the next video, have a beautiful life, guys. Bye. Bye.